Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's me, Endara, and I'm here playing more Ghosts and Goblins for the NES. I played this game yesterday. I really struggled. I really had a hard time. But I am back with some more. So we managed to make it to stage 3 after playing this game for, I think, 3 hours. It took us like 3 hours to beat 2 stages. This game only has 6 stages, but you also have to beat the game through twice. And there's some kind of secret or some kind of like special thing that you need to do to actually like beat the game. So, but I think that's after you beat it through once. So after I finish this game once, I'm gonna check to see what kind of I'm gonna check to see what kind of Hey, good morning, World Girl. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Well, I think you were here. Weren't you here for some of the Pikmin in the morning? I think you were here. But yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it is I need to do. But from what I understand, you do have to do something to beat the to actually beat the game. You have to do something with like a shield or something. You have to get a certain weapon, and if you miss it, you like lose the game. No matter like you can't win. You get like soft locked. So let's try to not let that happen. And I think you have to, like, reset and completely start over. Ooh. Another devil. Oh, no. That was crazy. Wow. That was crazy. Two devils in a row. And other enemies, other flying enemies at the same time is crazy. Kylie Ashley, thanks for the heart, me. Good morning. What's up? How you been? I see your shorts come up on my FYP all the time. All right, let's try this again.
How have you been?
Nice. I've been pretty good. I just beat Pikmin yesterday, the first one for the GameCube, and now I'm starting this game for my 300th game streamed. So, we're going to see. This is very tough, though. I played this for hours yesterday and really, really had a hard time. So, thanks to heart me, World Girl. Oh, period. Alright, let's see. So, here's the second devil's going to come up in a second, and, like... dead. Oh, no, I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. 300 games is not... Yeah, that's 300 games beaten. I've played more than 300 games, but it's 300 games I completed. There's probably a small number of like multiplayer games in there, but like Fall Guys and like Among Us and stuff like that. So probably a small number of those kinds of games. Jeez, but mostly like single player games I beat. So, ooh, thanks. What do you have on your agenda today? I know this game probably doesn't look like much. It's actually incredibly difficult. Like, incredibly so. Ready? Go. I'm probably dead. Nope, I lived. But I am down to 1 hit. Oh, those things spawning on me that's crazy work. Kelly Ashley says it's been loving Subnautica 2 lately. I've seen a couple things about that game. It looks interesting. Roll Girl says one of the hardest games I've rage quit. I mean, you know me, Roll Girl. You know I'm going to beat it. It's just a matter of how long. Dude, that spawn was brutal. It spawned right like.
Dude, it's so fun.
Exactly there to kill me. It's Kylie Ashley says it's Subnautica 2 is so fun. Yeah, I've seen some stuff about it. It looks cool. It looks interesting. Oh my god. Bad start. There we go. Got him. Man. Convicted says, you played Resurrection? Yeah, it's harder than this one. Have you played Resurrection? No. This is the first... Oh, they still let him cook. It's Kylie Ashley. Convicted. This is the first Ghosts and Goblins game I've ever played. So no. Morning, Bahar Vanji. What's up? I'm right back at it. Back on the struggle bus, my friend. Alright.
Oh, you're in for it.
Oof. Yeah, I mean, I played for about 3 hours yesterday, and I only managed to make it to stage 3.
I almost died when I saw you heart my selfie.
What do you mean? What do you mean you almost died? It's a handsome man right there. Convicted says the final level is a pain in the ass, and you have to play through again. Yeah. So what's the deal? What's the deal with the? What's the deal with the shield or whatever that I need on the second run through? Like, what exactly do I have to do with that? Oh, I thought I had him. I thought I had him. I know what you mean, Baron Von G. I'm one funny man. Thank you. I try my best to be funny. Ugh. Convicted says the first run is a practice run. I don't know. I haven't been able to complete the second run. Alright, I think I'm going to look at a guide once I beat the first run to see, because I know you can get soft locked and have to restart the whole thing. So I don't want that to happen. Dude, 2 devils in a row is just, that's just masochism. Sadism, whichever one. One of those things. Baron Von G says, oh cool, you haven't beaten it yet. No, 3 hours to get to stage 3, so I definitely have not beaten it yet. This is a brutal game. Oh, I lived. Alright. This is the second time I managed to get to this part.
Do you regret my suggestion? Face with open eyes and hand over mouth.
Hey, Femka. Do I regret your suggestion? It has been very hard. But no, I don't regret it. I mean, this is a game I eventually was going to have to beat anyway. Roll Girl says, was this an arcade game at all?
Called Demon Crest.
Or just straight to console? No, this was an arcade game, I think, as well. Wade says, one game I loved from back then was Beastmasters. Beastmasters? I don't know. I know Beast Wrestler on the Genesis. I like that game a lot. Convicted says, the Flying Demon has his own game called Demon's Crest. I don't have that game, but I know of it. It's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be a really good game. So ignoring the money bags. I really don't care about points. I just want to not die. Oh my god! Let me try going the other way. How many devils are they going to throw at me? It seems kind of unreasonable to throw this many devils at me. Dude, that flying demon is so difficult. What's funny is I've definitely gotten better at fighting him, and he's still so hard. Oh, no. So there's 3 of them at least in the stage. Damn. Lion420T, what's up, man? Thanks for the heart, me. Wade says, you were a warrior, and you could turn into a wolf or a bear. Beastmaster. What that was for the NES? Or what console was that for, Wade? Harley's here. Thanks for the heart, me, and the 9 popular votes. Harley, thanks for the heart me, and Lion420T, thanks for the 9 popular votes. Thanks for the share, Lion420T. Femka said, or Whirl says, you picked a real one. Of course, Bubba. What you been up to, brother? Lion420T is definitely worth checking out. He also streams retro games often on a oh my god, on a CRT. Yeah, Femka was. I was looking for a 300th game to stream, and Femka recommended this one because she hates me. Oh, Lion, you don't know this game? This is Ghosts and Goblins on the NES. It is hard. It is very hard. It's so hard. Oh my god. There's so much. I feel like there's so much RNG to the patterns too. It's like the patterns aren't even always the same. There's like so much variation of what the enemies might do. World Girl, thanks for the likes. And everything moves so slowly. I'm sorry, so quickly. Lion420T says, I've been hanging out with the homies. Playing Sega Saturn. Oh, Sega Saturn's my favorite console.
Now you can be like, I beat Battletoads and Ghost and Goblins.
Exactly, Femka.
You haven't beat this yet.
Billings, come on,
Lion
bro.
_420T.
What,
I remember that one.
What Saturn games have you been playing? What? Dude, it's so hard. It's so hard. Ugh. It also doesn't really control that smooth. Oh, Altered Beast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know. Of course, I know Altered Beast. Oh yeah.
Well, I beat Sonic R for the first time.
I've never beaten Altered Beast on stream, but I've beaten it like as a kid. I've beaten Altered Beast. I love that game. Line 420. Me and Billing should race that game. But Line 420T says I beat Sonic R for the first time. I've never played it. I have like a pirated, burned copy of Sonic R. But yeah, I've never played that game. I know people love it. Nice. Didn't get hit by him that time. Dude.
Kinda wanna play this now. Been 15 weeks since I've played this.
Dude, the way that they go down, like right when they're above you, is so brutal. It's like you have nothing you could do. Kyle says Saturn's cool and all, but Dreamcast is the GOAT. I just got a Dreamcast game yesterday in the mail, Volgar the Viking. It's like a newer release though. Billing share, thanks to the share. Convicted says, kind of want to play this now. It's been 15 weeks since I played this. You should play it, Convicted. And you said you haven't beaten it, right? Dreamcast was the very first PlayStation. I think Sony made it. No. It's Sega. It's the last Sega console. Convicted says, I don't know why I put weeks. Oh, it's been 15 years. Dead.
Oh, Sega.
So hard. Dude, those red devils, bro. Line 420T, what do you think about Comic Zone? Wade says, an unpopular opinion. My favorite Sega games were Shaq Fu and Pit Fighters. That would definitely be an unpopular opinion because those games both suck. I did have a soft spot in my heart for Shaq Fu, though. I did like that game when it came out because I like Shaq.
I love it, honestly.
I like Shaq, and I thought it was kind of unique the way you go through this portal in the Chinese shop and start fighting aliens and robots and demons and stuff with Shaquille O'Neal. But it plays really bad. I still have my original copy and the CD that came with it. Harvester of Souls says, this game has taken my childhood. Please beat it for me. I'm going to beat it. It's going to take a while. Baron Von G says, Wade, I remember playing Rambo at a friend's house. I've never played any Rambo games. But I think I have Rambo 3 on the Genesis. Kevin's back. What's up, Kevin? Thanks for the heart me. Kevin, thanks to your advice yesterday, I was able to beat Pikmin. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Alright, killed the first devil, but I took a hit. So probably not winnable now. We're gonna try. I don't think it's possible to beat both devils without getting hit. Ready? Ready? Dead.
Shaq Fu is bad.
I would have lived if I made that jump up there. I would have lived.
Rented it. I remember the commercials for it.
Convicted says Shaq Fu is bad, but I used to have fun with it. We rented it. I remember the commercials for it. Speaking of Pit Fighter, I'm guessing you're talking about the Genesis one. I remember there was a really small guy, there was a medium-sized kickboxer guy, and there was a bigger wrestler guy. And I remember the big wrestler guy was the most fun because he had the flashiest moves, but the kickboxer guy was the best because with his big kicks, you could like keep distance from the enemies. I've actually beaten that game, not on stream, but I've beaten Pit Fighter on Genesis. Oh, Skip Snake says you could despawn that top guy, walk back to the left after you see him. Okay, let's try that. I need tips, so any tips I will take. What? I'm dead. Yeah. That was weird. Weird RNG. Wade says, hardest game I ever played was Ninja Turtles. Yeah, I've never beaten Ninja Turtles on the NES. I've played it a lot of times growing up. I've never beaten it. I beat it with save states like 12 years ago. Convicted says, if it wasn't for Pit Fighter, they'd have no Mortal Kombat. I don't think that's true. I think Mortal Kombat came out first. I think. Also, Pit Fighter and Mortal Kombat don't have that much in common. Except they're both fighting games. I would say if it wasn't for Street Fighter, there'd be no Mortal Kombat.
That game taught us what anxiety was.
Convicted says, wait, I've never been past that point. Alright, we're gonna try to spawn. Oh, what the heck? Look, dude, those ghost
Pit
things.
Fighter was first digitalized actors.
Really, I didn't know that, Convicted. Billing says that game caught us what anxiety was. Dude, the way those ghosts spawn on you is like bonkers. Like, they literally spawn on you. What could you do? Which says, for me, Pit Fighters was just nice to find a fighting game that wasn't Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. I streamed Street Fighter 2 last year. It was so good.
I have been playing Super
I played
Ghouls
as a
and
kid.
Ghost on my SNES.
Oh, that stray shot got me. Lion says, I've been playing Super Ghouls and Ghosts on my SNES. I've never played that. This is my first ever Ghouls and Ghosts game. Roll Girl says, have you ever played Adventure Island? I played it as a kid a lot at my neighbors. Not my neighbors, at my one friend's house. I used to play it a lot as a kid. I don't think I've beaten it, but I remember I used to like it. Vapor Ape, thanks for the GG. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oof. Oh. So hard, man. Alright, at least I killed him fast. Convicted says that one is hard too. Adventure Island?
Never was.
What?
Never will be.
Oh. Yeah, I don't really remember if it was hard or not. I remember I used to play it a lot when I was probably like under 10 years old. Kevin Phillips, thanks for the likes. Convicted says Ghouls and Ghosts. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins for Genesis is easier. Easier than this? I mean, that's a pretty low bar. Because this game is brutal. Riley says, I love all these games. It took me a few days to beat Ghosts and Goblins. I'm imagining I won't beat this today, I would imagine. Wait, thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, I'd be really surprised if I was able to beat this today.
Endara
Especially
stream
since
was
I have
the
to
first
beat...
time I saw Ninja Gaiden finished.
Really, Baron? Do you remember how... Baron, do you remember how long that stream was? It took me like 6 hours. I beat it in one day, too. It took me like 6 hours to beat it. Alright, we're gonna try to despawn this guy. Snake said if I walk to the left when I see him, he'll despawn. I don't think it's working. Riley says to actually beat it, you need to do it twice. Yeah, I heard that, and there's... He's not despawning. And there's supposed to be some kind of special thing you have to do on your second run,
or you level sucks.
or you get soft locked or something. But I don't know exactly what it is that you have to do. He's not despawning. Oh, all right. Let's try just going right, because I know if you go north, you have to fight another devil. And I'm really not beat for that. Oh, there's a devil there. Did he despawn? Nope.
My boy has motion.
I can't fight more devils. I can't. Oh, what the heck? What the heck was that? Riley says you could only use a shield at the end for the boss battle. Yeah, but isn't there a thing though, Riley, where if you miss the shield, you get soft locked? That's what I heard. But I don't know exactly. I'm gonna have to look at a guide for it when I get to the second run. Lion says my boy has motion.
Gonna be a long day for you, lol.
Yeah. Well, I got to do the lawn. I'm probably gonna do the lawn at noon. So hopefully I could beat. I'll be happy if I could just beat this stage by noon. I'll be happy. Like that to me, that's a win. Beat stage 3 by noon is like my goal. I did that pretty good. Ooh, I hate those. Dude, they're so fast. Alright, so it looks like if I take a certain path, I can avoid a third fight with the devil. Let me try walking to the left the moment I see the red guy on screen. I don't think I did it right. Nah.
No hero. Never was.
Rogel says I'm so here for this.
I got a bunch
Riley
of
says
sports games
it's in the blue
NBA
castle
1 and 2
before
and a
him. It
few
will
other
always
like
spawn
Sonic, of
for you
course.
though. Oh, so you can't miss it then. Matrix says, "Am I playing this on a calculator?" I'm playing it on an actual Famicom, on NES.
At Whirl Girl, right? These retro games are so hard.
Nice, I did that. I kicked his ass. I have all my health
Hero.
for now.
Never was. Never will be.
Thanks for the likes, Kevin. Riley says you see a pig too. I think I climb here. Again, my goal right now is to avoid the devils. And I've seen 2 different devil spawns. Ooh, I thought I was getting hit there. I didn't. No! Ugh. I think I'm dead. Yep. Dude, it's too many devils. Is there a certain route that I should take that's optimal there? Because there was literally 3 different devils. And there's 3 different ways I could have went and a devil in each way. So like I feel like there's probably a better way to go. Riley says up the top right. That's what I was trying to say. And there's a pig boy near it. Up the top right. Are you talking about to get the shield, Riley, at the end of the game? At the end of the game, or are you talking about something else? Riddler on the roof says Famicom. That's a hipster thing to say. No, I am playing on a Famicom. I'm not playing on an American NES. I'm playing on a Japanese Famicom with a NES converter. And the reason why is because I don't know. When I started streaming, oh my god, when I started streaming, and I wanted to stream actual NES hardware, I had read that it was
one so bad.
My childhood NES broke, and I had read that the Famicom was a better way to stream, like better for some reason. I don't remember exactly what it was about it that's supposed to be better, but I read it was like the best way to stream the NES games. So that's I forget why it's superior, but whatever I read convinced me to get a Famicom. Maybe it was cheaper. That could be what. Maybe it was cheaper. Maybe that's why. Riley said yes. The shield. All right, top right. Kavik says, I want one so bad. It has better sound and video. There you go. Famicom has better sound and video. Riley says, I love my NES, but I can't play everything English because it's the top loader. Okay. Ooh. I'll say this, though. I remember when I had the not the top loader, the regular NES that didn't have the top loading. I remember when I used to have that, I felt like my games would often not work. And I feel like with the Famicom top loader, I find that like the games seem to work easier, and my games seem to freeze less. I feel like. Rorgirl says I still have my damn trackpad and all. Oh, for NES like track and field. I played that back in the day in a neighbor's house. Whew. I gotta get this respawning thing, this despawning thing to work on these guys. It would be such a game changer if I could get that to work. So the second he appears, move to the left.
At Whirl Girl, my younger brother and I played that all the time.
Let's see if that worked. Nope. Oh, I'm surprised he moved like that.
Have the flap door on my NES too.
Chamber Antito says, hey, nice to see you again. Good to see you again, too. What's up? How's your day going? Riley says, NES top loaders collects too much dust. It could be annoying for me. Ugh. Oh my god. My younger brother and I play that all the time. It says, actually still have the flap door in my NES too. I had that on my original NES, but it just stopped working completely. It wouldn't play any games. So I binned it. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, that spawned right on top of me. Ugh. That was a good run. I had full health after I killed the devil.
Hero.
And it literally spawned on me.
Will be.
Yeah, what do you do? Kevin, thanks for the likes. Kavik says you can take the pin connectors out and boil it and clean it and pull your pins back out to fix it. Well, I threw it away like over 10 years ago. Savage Viking says, man, with the new Dark Souls. Yeah, this is basically Dark Souls. Yep. Morning, Cindy. What's up? Thanks for the heart, mate. Riley says, do you think it's worth it for me to trade 2 Silent Hill games that I have for Dracula X? Which Dracula X? The TurboGrafx one? The PSP one? Which one are we talking? I'm a big Silent Hill fan. I like Silent Hill a lot. I don't know if I really make that trade. Unless you're never gonna play the Silent Hill games again, then sure. Barron G says Duck Hunt was the most ridiculous game. I was yelling at the TV. I loved Duck Hunt as a kid. Savage Viking, it's good to see you again, man. I thought X was Sega, or I'm mistaken. I think X, it's not Sega, that's Bloodlines. I think X is on PSP, TurboGrafx, maybe SNES. Probably SNES also. But I don't think Genesis, I think, only has Bloodlines.
It's the stupid lockout trip in the NES that
Riley
makes it
says
start
SNES.
doing that. Lots of refurbished ones.
Oh, jeez. Kavik says it's a stupid lockout chip on the NES that makes us start doing lots of refurbished ones. Cybertrucker says, yeah, I am wrong a lot. Oh, it's all good. Kavik says they actually cut one of the pins off the chip to stop it from doing that so it doesn't finish it. That's weird. It's a weird thing to do. Not wow. Wow, I killed him so fast. How the hell did I do that? Well, I'll take it, but... Kevin, thanks for the gamer level up, man. Appreciate you. Okay, here we go. Woo! We gotta do Ninja Turtles one day, too. That's, at least I never beat it. I played it so... that one I played so much as a kid. That'd be crazy. Now, I can't despawn. The despawning doesn't work. I'm gonna have to look at a guide or something, I think. Thanks for the gaming tater. Viking says, like going from Pong to NES. Riley McTavish says, do I like Double Dragon at all? Yes. Double Dragon 2 is one of my favorite NES games. I've streamed it and beat it. I streamed it with a friend, Couch Co-op, last year. It was really fun. We didn't get that far, though, because he wasn't very good at it. But then I've beaten it on stream, and as a kid, I beat it. I think as a kid, though, I always beat it with the Game Genie. Double Dragon 1, I've beaten once with save states, so that doesn't really count. I've never tried streaming that game. Double Dragon 3, I've beaten with save states, like the NES one. I've beaten that with save states. I never really beat it. Doesn't count. I did beat Double Dragon 3, the arcade game for the Genesis. That game sucks. I beat that, I think, without save state. Oh my god, the spawn. I think I beat that without save states, though. Let me think. Double Dragon 5, I've never played. Double Dragon 4, I beat with save states, I think, on the SNES. I tried streaming it once with emulation, and my ROM was really bad, and it didn't play well. So I just, like, stopped playing it, like, right after the first screen. Roll Girl says, has anyone played Bayou Billy? Because it was another hard one for me. I've heard of that game. I've never played. I heard it's a beat 'em up, right? I've never played it. Riley says, oh my god, I just tried Bucky O'Hare the other day, and the game is decently hard. I heard that game's really good, though. It's really expensive. Baron says, I would always try to get two-player games since my younger brother and I share the NES. What were some of your favorite NES two-player games? Battletoads has two-player, although it's unplayable on two-player. I think Double Dragon 2 is the best couch co-op NES game I can think of. Turtles 2, the arcade game, is also pretty good, and Manhattan Project, those are also pretty good couch co-op NES games. I think Duck Hunt is two-player, I believe. Hogan's Alley probably has two-player, although I haven't really played that much.
Contra, oh yeah.
Oh, Contra, duh. Oh, he's gone. He despawned. Yeah, obviously Contra. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That was an L take by me to not think of Contra. I've never beat Contra without save states, and I've never played Super C ever. I've never played it.
How many levels does this game have?
Kevin, this game only has 6 levels, but you have to beat the game twice to actually beat it. Ready? Let's go! I fell when I jumped, I fell. That basically assured that I was dead. You have to beat it twice. Because the first time you beat it through, again, I've never done it before, but from what I understand, is the boss is like, ha, you didn't really beat me. And then you have to go through it again, and it's the same exact game, but then at the end, you have to do something different with like a shield or something. Or so I've heard. That's as the legend goes. Baron says, up, down, up, left, right, select, start was a prayer. What about ACABACC? What about that one? You guys remember that? No, I'm sorry. ABACABB. You guys remember that one? Get over here. Yeah, it's pretty wild, Kevin. Riley says you need the shield on level 1 as well. What do you mean? You gotta explain that. Kinky Circus says blood. The blood code. Yep, you know. You know. Oh, that was close. You know. I had an older cousin that, like, the day... I was probably like 5 years old or 7 years old or something. And the day I got...
It's a Genesis reference, the band Lul.
Yeah, convicted. The day that I convinced my dad to take me to Funkoland to buy Mortal Kombat 1, my older cousin, who I used to really look up to, and I used to think he was awesome, he came over, like, right away to show me the blood code, to corrupt my little mind. And the rest is history. I don't know why I jumped there. That was stupid. That was a stupid jump. Convicted says they have a song called ABBACAB. Oh, yeah? Really? I'm crushing that first devil. I'm crushing him. Guys, can you imagine if I accidentally lost the knife at some point? I'd be so screwed. Hopefully this stage is short and it's just really difficult.
Oh,
Like,
it will happen.
if this stage is long and it's like this, like, bro. I should have backed up and jumped. I don't know why I didn't back up and jump. I don't know what I'm doing, but it's bad. Nice. All right, ready? I don't think it's you know what? I don't think it's a good devil to go for. I don't think it's a good devil to go for. That positioning, like that, I feel like that's really hard for me to fight him like that.
Someone should have told them they weren't making quarters to make this be easier.
Raleigh said, so you need a shield the whole game, and then the second run, everything is harder to kill. You need it. So I have to use a shield from stage 1? Really? That doesn't sound right. But I don't know. Baron says, I follow this dude that plays Mortal Kombat. They had competitions against YouTube. Mortal Kombat 1? Riley says, a shield is only for the Satan boss fight. Nan says, bless your heart playing this game. Nan, I am having a hard time. Convicted says, someone should have told them they weren't making quarters to make this be easy. I know. Why is this so... Did they have to make this so hard? Like, what is the point of it being hard, this hard? Oh. All right. Is there a preferred route to take in this section of the game? Do I still go up to the right? Convicted says they were used to screwing us in the arcades. Exactly. I think there is, but I don't know what it is. I feel like the route I've been taking is not the best way. Let me try going down again. That doesn't look good either. Yeah, it doesn't look good. That looks bad too. I don't know. What about this way? Oh my god, he spawned right. Oh my god. Help! No! Help! I killed him. I died to that. I mean, there was another devil there anyway. Riley says, keep going, you're on the right track. Riley says, not here. So go up to the right, Riley? That's the best way to go? What'd you say? Oh. Bad start. Riley says, just go straight. Alright, I'll try it, Riley. I'll do my best. I'll do my best. That's a very scary setup. What's the trick to get them to despawn? How does that work exactly? I would love to get that to work. Convict, thanks for the heart me. Dillo says, still struggling with this game? Yeah, I'm only on stage 3, man. Hours and hours into this run. I'm on stage 3. Ooh, that was a rough attack. Riley says, I don't think that's a thing on the English version. Okay. Fair enough. Let's just go straight. Thanks for the 5 roses, Convicted. Ready? Oh my god. Oh my god. Baron, thanks for the GG. Guys, the gifts do push me in the algorithm. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. I think the heart me's are the best, I think. If you want to send one of those like small ones, I think the heart me's the best. I think it does the fan club thing, or at least it used to work like that. Oh. Dillo says, have you tried jumping before he almost hits you? I have. The thing is, there's so much RNG in the way he behaves. Thanks for the heart me, Baron. There's so much RNG in the way he behaves that it's very hard. And like, he's so fast. Riley says this game is just brutal. Yeah. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, in stage 2, I was stuck in this one section for like literally hours on this one section. And I eventually did it. I eventually figured it out. Here's one thing I think I learned about these devils. I think it's better to initiate the fight being closer to them than rather than being far away. That's what it seems like. I feel like when you're far away from them and you initiate the fight, it actually like makes it a little tougher to avoid that. Oh my god, that spawn. Bro, come on. Probably dead here. Yeah. Riley says, I learned when and where everything was. What you're doing is how I beat it. I just kept playing and monsters always had the same spawns. So I learned when and where everything was. Okay. Not something... Applesauce? I can't read the name. What controller are you using? That's part of the mastery aspect of 8-bit games. I'm using a Famicom controller. I might have a more responsive Famicom controller, maybe. I'm kind of scared to take the controller out, and I'm worried about the game maybe freezing if I do that.
A friend of mine's dad, he had the pattern on Galaga memorized. He could make the score of Start Over.
Damn, Convicted. That's very impressive. Dillo says, how did you forget that every time? I don't think that thing always spawns there. Does it always spawn there? Let me pay attention. So, it spawned where this guy died last time. Let's see if it does it again.
At Not Mott's Applesauce, Mott's is the most
it does.
Applesauce.
It does spawn there every time. You're right. It spawns where that guy dies. So every time I kill that guy, I gotta remember it's gonna spawn there. Nice. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna go straight. We're not gonna go up. Ready? Well, I thought I was dead. I've never made it this far before. There's another devil! There's another devil! Oh, come on! This is the 4th devil in a row! How is there another one? Riley says, I might be mistaken, but I heard the Famicom have better systems. But I've heard that as well. That's why I'm using one. That's what I heard. His Space Invaders, he's a beast in Space Invaders. What about Beauty and the Beast on the Intellivision? Definitely is because everything for us is made cheaper. Baron says, damn. Riley says, stay far. Mars, thanks for the follow. Stay far, bro. Where is he? Ah! Convicted says he thinks there's 8 of them in this stage. 8? 8? I guess you just gotta get really good at fighting them. Applesauce says Famicom had a mic and you yelled at voices in Zelda. In television, I know the Intellivision had some kind of mic thing, mic accessory, but I never had that. Dill says you got this. BG Yump's back and he says Battletoads. Battletoads has been referenced a lot since I've been playing Ghosts and Goblins, my friend. It's been referenced many times. Ready?
At BG Yump, it keeps getting mentioned.
Oh.
Never played it.
Yeah, Battletoads is so good, BG Yump. Applesauce says, is this your first playthrough? You're doing as good as a kid. Great job. This is my first time playing it, yeah. I never played this as a kid. Goody says, one day I got to beat Battletoads. I beat it on stream. BG Yump says, so dope. Dillo says, maybe this time? I don't know. If there's 8 of these guys, this is going to take me a long time. I just gotta get really good at fighting them, essentially. Alright, so remember, the thing spawns where he dies. Phil Billy, thanks for the follow, man. Cindy thinks that's hilarious. Glad somebody's having a good time. It ain't me. Estrada Beef Empanada says, just don't get hit. I'll do my best, Estrada Beef Empanada. Do my best. Oh, damn, I wanted to jump. I fell. I'm screwed here. Nice! Yeah, there's so many more of these guys to fight. Ready? City says I look happy. Well, I guess. Riley says if you see they drop a certain height, you could crouch as well a lot of times. I have so little time to react though. Estrada, thanks for the laughing tacos ×5. I thought he was going to go under me. I thought he was going under me. Compan86 says, oh my god, this is Red Dead 3 beta. It is. When I first started playing it, I thought it was I thought I got like sent an early streamer version of Grand Theft Auto 6, but then I realized it's Red Dead 3.
There's 7, not 8.
Nicole says this is prepping you for Gold Volgar. I mean, I'm sure Volgar's not as hard as this. There's no way. So Nicole recommended that I play Volgar the Viking, which I just got for the Dreamcast. And she says it's a really hard game, which it does look hard, but there's no way it's on this level of hard. There's no way. This is ridiculous. Oh my god. I'm many hours into this game, and I'm only on stage 3. Dillo said next time is the one. And there's 8 of those red devils. No.
Hero.
User says, dude, I got my profile scrubbed. Now I'm a user. Damn, it's Savage. Wait, how'd that happen so quick? What happened to your profile, Savage Viking? Mars, thanks for the likes. Oh, Convicted says there's 7, not 8. Oh. I think the most that I've beaten so far has been 3, right? Or did I beat 4 of them? Craig says he looked it up and he was wrong. There's only 7. Only 7. User says, I don't know. They said my name was against community. What? Savage Viking. Why would that be against community guideline? That's crazy. I think he's gone. I think he left. He left. Yes. I'll take it. Get the hell out of here. But now I don't get as many points, guys. I get less points. Dillo says, can you outrun them? No. But that guy left, so... Hell yeah. Applesauce says, fighting the AI, exactly. User says, always fight the system. You gotta rage against the machine. F you, I won't do what you told me. Yes, no! Damn it! Riley says, I've never seen that before. What the hell? Oh, you've never seen them run away? That's the second or third time I've seen that happen. Where they just, like, leave. I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't know what prompts it, but I'm all about it. I know you guys are probably watching this saying to yourselves, there's no way that Endara is going to ever beat this game. I guarantee you I will beat it. I guarantee you. Right, Dillo? That was a painful death. You took it from both sides. I got the double stuff action over there. User says, even weird AI won't do what they told you. You like that, Baron? Whenever I eventually get into working out, which, you know, I take a lot of hiatuses from that, and if I make a playlist for myself, you got to put Killing in the Name of on every playlist ever for any kind of exercise. You have to. And Testify, I guess, and Bulls on Parade, I guess. But Killing in the Name of, it's got to go on there. Got to do it. You have to.
Saluting face.
Riley says, you'll understand the movements and stuff, and the game will get easy. I don't know about easy, but I will get better. Love Apathy says, the sadness that comes as we stray from Pikmin is innumerable and immeasurable. Oh, I'm sorry, Love Apathy. You miss Pikmin already? Dillo says you will. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but eventually. I agree. Riley says, if you got past the unicorn at the beginning, you'll get it. I did. Easily. The unicorn's easy. You just duck. You just duck and throw stuff at him, and he'll die. You could kill. You could. In fact, I think the safest way to fight him is to DPS check him. Is to try to kill him before he even gets to try to do stuff. If you try to like be like coy and try to like use less force against him, it seems like it makes that fight a lot harder. Oh, I thought I had him. Damn. I welcome any tips, by the way. Riley said he's considered the third hardest AI by the game company. Really? The unicorn guy? Really?
Will be.
I want to start going to a gym again, maybe start in weekends and work it into the week when I can.
Mars, thanks for the likes. I think I've only died to the unicorn guy in level 1 once. And then when you fight the two of them together in level 2, I died to them once. But the red devils are way harder than the unicorn guys are. I'd rather fight 5 unicorn guys than 1 red devil. Convicted says, I want to start going to the gym again, maybe starting the weekends and working in the week. So what I find to be the best, so I am working out again, but not really that much, like a little bit. I find the best way to do it, to start, is to like go there with a plan, only do a little bit. Like I'm just going to do like 2 things or 3 things. And then, because when you come in with like a big elaborate plan, like you'll probably do good the first couple times, and then you start to dread going, and then you end up not going. So for me, I'm like, all right, I'm going to do pull-ups. I'll do pull-ups and like bench, and then I'll leave. Or I'll do like Romanian deadlifts and skull crushers, and then I'm going to leave. And that's it. Like do 2 things, 3 things. And then eventually, if you want, you can start adding more stuff. But like, I feel like the easiest way is just don't overdo it. Especially as we get older. Like I have tennis elbow that won't go away. I've had it for like probably 8 months now. It won't. I guess I'm just going to have it now. So when I work out, it hurts a lot. So I just go in, I just do a little bit of stuff, and then I dip the hell out. I try to be in there for like 45 minutes or less. Preferably way less. Riley says, because of how hard he could drop you, like really hard, demons are second. Because when he jumps on you, yeah, when he jumps on you, that's definitely scary. But you could often kill him before he even tries to jump. Or sometimes he'll jump and he jumps nowhere near you. Nice. That was pretty.
Planks, bro. Planks are important at our
that
age.
Was pretty.
Our core.
Riley says demons are second. I read that already. Convicted says I've gained 40 to 60 pounds. I lost probably like maybe
Dude,
15.
You have joypad elbow.
15-ish pounds or less. Maybe a little less than 15 pounds in the last few months. Just because I stopped drinking. Or at least, well, not stopped. I'm drinking a lot less than I was. I was drinking every day. Now I drink like once a week or less. So, Nathan says, do you know about the ending of this game? It's been mentioned about having to beat the game twice or something. You gotta use a shield, but I don't know specifically what I need to do. Victor says, planks, bro. Planks are important at our age. I don't really do too much core. Baron says, dude, you have joypad elbow. Don't drag Dennis into this. It's funny. Oh, I thought I had him. Man, Ben, thanks to follow. JNTH Williams says this game is designed to make people rage. It's doing a great job. Because I'm getting pretty irked by this. Victor says, I got mine at work holding a 22-foot piece of metal. I think I got mine, like, I think I initially got it in 2023 when I was doing a lot of pull-ups a lot. And I was doing, like, weighted pull-ups a lot. And I was doing, like, a lot of volume. I think I was just, like, really overdoing it. And then I took like a year plus off the gym, and it stopped hurting like pretty quickly after I stopped working out. And as soon as I started trying to work out again, the pain immediately came back. Because I guess I never healed. I just like stopped using my elbow as much, you know? I think part of fighting these devils effectively is kind of turning your brain off and just feeling out the patterns and whatnot. But what makes it hard now is those. I feel like I'm doing okay with that. But the stairs and like those weird like different levels makes it like different like heights makes it much more difficult for me to land my attacks and to dodge his attacks. Kivik says roofing metal. Baron says, I'm in construction. I have hammer elbow. I just push pencils.
I got a broken wrist right now. Fell off a ladder.
It's very, very easy work. Just pushing pencils, doing paperwork, using Adobe Acrobat, stuff like that. So, you know, my body doesn't really get too much wear and tear. Maybe a little bit on my hips, but... Billing says it takes forever for tennis elbow to heal. Like, what kind of time frame are we talking about? They gave me exercises and stretches to do. I still do the stretches on days where I work out, but the exercises I did for like 2 months, and I just stopped doing them because it didn't seem like they were doing anything. And it was kind of just time-consuming and annoying to do. I'm doing good so far. Cindy says LMFO. I feel... What's so funny? Convicted says, I feel that too. I do construction... I read that already. No! Ah! Oh, pencil pushing? You know. Billing says, took me at least 6 months of doing nothing
Cindy,
to aggravate
this
it.
is men sharing, a very rare occurrence.
People always share stuff in the stream. Yesterday, Bahadaway told us this long, detailed story about how he slept with his friend's girlfriend. And it was a very riveting tale. It had the chat quite captivated. Ah! No, I missed him! No! Oh, I thought I had him dead. Oh, no, I thought I had him. Cindy says, oh, snaps. Roll Girl says, sorry, I missed that one. It was a very long story. A lot of twists and turns. Very deep characters, deep plot, interesting setting. It was a really good story. You guys definitely missed out in Bohadaway. And then I told a story about how there was a girl that, she wasn't dating my friend, like in Bohadaway's story, but she was dating a guy I knew. And on one night, we ended up like hooking up. And then we kept hanging out for like 6 months. And I started to really like her a lot. And essentially, no way, she was also banging other guys. And I got my feelings really hurt, and I was very upset about it and sad. And there's more to the story, but I think we'll just leave it there. Ken the Governor, thanks for the 9 roses and the 10th rose. I appreciate that. Ken says, so this is the OG one? I never seen the SNES version. Yeah, this is the NES one, Ghosts and Goblins. I've never played it before last night. And people say, it's funny because I don't know if you saw the Angry Video Game Nerds video on this, but people would, oh god, oh no. I never got this far. This is the farthest I've ever gotten, by the way. But people used to talk about how hard this game is. And I would watch gameplay of this, and it didn't look that hard to me. But playing it, this is so hard. It's so hard.
Yes,
is this
love a AVGN reference.
Thanks, Convicted. Is it as hard as Battletoads? I think the jury's out, but so far it's definitely it definitely has that familiar feel. Although I think Battletoads is better. What the hell do I do here? What do I do here? Do I jump? Am I supposed to blind? Am I supposed to blind jump in this pit? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Chat, tell me what to do. Or do I just go the wrong way? Also possible. Lord Alcatraz says this is harder than Battletoads. So far, I don't know. It definitely doesn't control. It definitely controls worse. I don't know if it's harder yet. I don't know if I want to commit to that. I'm not sure.
I
Convicted
just
says
noticed that there is
that's a
nowhere
hard
to
choice.
go.
Both are very hard, but I agree Battletoads is better. Oh, yeah, Battletoads definitely plays. I'd say everything about Battletoads is better. Baron says, I just noticed that there is nowhere to go. Yeah. Convicted says it's hard, but it's still fun. I'm going to blind jump, but it's possible that I was supposed to go up and to the left, and this is just the wrong way. We're going to blind jump. Oh. I guess I'm good. Yes! What's that? What's that? Oh, I'm a frog. No. How do I unfrog? Okay. I'm probably up at the boss. Laura Actress says, I think because you need to beat it twice. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. I still don't know what I'm supposed to do. Ken says, this will not be your only try, so take the leap of faith. Oh, boss! Well, how do I fight this guy? Help! What do I do? I'm dead. John Love says, pick up the torch. Hell no! Hell no, I'm not picking the torch up. No way, John.
Yeah.
Hell no. That weapon sucks. I'm not doing that. The dagger's the best weapon. John, do you know how bad that torch weapon is? Hell no. Baron says, is there a point to the frog? Or I think it's like a bad thing. I think you don't want to become frogified. Well, listen, that's progress. I made it to the boss of the level. That's progress. Ken says, try letting him come to you. Okay. Cody says, do not touch the torch. I'm saying, yeah, I'm not touching that torch. Lord Aquatraz says, Battletoads got secret passages and stuff. Yeah, the warps. Yep. When I beat it, I used all 3 warps. When I beat it, and the run where I beat it. I used a toad code. I used the exploit for more
Real
continues.
Men use the torch.
Real men use the torch. I ain't touching that. John says, I beat this like 30 years ago. I believe you that you beat it with the torch. I'm not touching the torch, John. I'm sorry, man, but I've learned my lesson using the torch earlier. I do not want anything to do with that crappy weapon. Nice! No! Oh. That one guy, thanks for the share, man. John says, yes, he did. Roll Girl says, wait until you accidentally pick up weapons. I've already done that. I've already done that earlier. So this is what happens. If I accidentally pick up the wrong weapon right now, I basically get him soft locked and have to reset the game. So I definitely don't want to do that. I'll have to redo stages 1 and 2 again, which is hell on earth. I'm dead. Yeah, I knew I was dead there. Coita says, couldn't beat Super Ghoul. People were saying yesterday that Super Ghouls is a little easier than this one. Dude, they couldn't give me a checkpoint? After all that, after fighting all those devils, they couldn't give me a checkpoint? This game does have checkpoints. Believe it or not, it does. Lord Alcatraz says, Mega 64 had a funny Ghosts and Goblins skit video. Like, imagine people reacting to this in real life.
One, and I've never beat Super Law.
Send it to me on Discord, Lord Alcatraz. I'd be down to look at that. John says, this game is definitely one of the best ever. Best? It does have the fun challenge of the old games, but, like, it's this, I mean, playing this game for the last, like, 5 hours, I would say that it's definitely not in my top 10 of NES games. Definitely, oh, dude. I knew it was coming, I was attacking. It's definitely not in my top 20. Is it in my top 30? Probably not. Maybe. Yes, he left. Yes. Alright. I gotta fight 2 devils in a row here. Nice! Let's go. Baron says, this is NES. You're lucky you don't have to start from the beginning. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Kavik says, my brother used to be really good at these games, but all the years of JRPGs, his reaction time isn't what it used to be. I'm a big JRPG guy, actually, as well. It's my favorite genre, but streaming-wise, they seem to do really poorly. So I haven't been playing as many as I would like to play. Look, I got here again. Am I getting better? I think I'm getting better. Ah, damn. That was rough. That was rough. Yeah, I like JRPGs a lot, but the thing is they take a long time to beat, obviously. And then people like, I feel like, I mean, I've seen streamers play JRPGs and do really well, but I feel like for the people that watch me, they don't really want to see that. It is what it is. They don't want to see that. Convicted says, I found out he was lagging.
Maybe something will happen.
Yeah? I could try that. Oh. I could try that, Baron Von G. You know what might happen? He's probably going to eat me. Ooh. Wow. That's kind of unlucky, I think. So one of the things that I've learned about this game is those red devils. I feel like I don't think I've learned how to beat them. I think what happened is I just kind of, when I approach them, what I'm doing now is I'm turning my brain off. And I'm just like kind of feeling out the rhythm of how to move and how to hit them and how to not get hit. I mean, like I couldn't explain to you how to beat them. They're ridiculously hard. It's just like, I'm just kind of, I've died so many times fighting them, and I've also killed a lot of them. And it's just kind of like a rhythm, like feel it out kind of thing, if you know what I'm saying. Ken the Governor says, I say as a streamer, play what you like. People will watch what they like. It's probably pretty fair. I also like niche games. So like some of the games I've really wanted to play for like 3 years on stream that I haven't played is I really want to do the OG Final Fantasy 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to do Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter. I streamed 1 through 4 already. But I know it's a really oh my god, I keep getting hit by that one. I'm just gonna let him kill me. I know he's there, and I'm attacking, but he spawns and hits me so fast.
I'll watch those not 5 though, because I haven't beat it yet.
I think you have to beat Breath of Fire 5 multiple times too, I think, to like actually like see what happens. It's like, I know it's supposed to be like a really weird game. And then East 3, but not that remake of East 3 that people like. I want to play the bad East 3. I think it's on like the SNES, I think. I want to play that game. John says, do you remember the spoon trick? No. What's spoon trick? No. What's the spoon trick? Nice. Convicted says, I agree Resident Evil seems to get views. Yep, Resident Evil seems to do really well. I agree. I have to stream Resident Evil 7 soon because it won a poll. But yeah, when I stream Resident Evil 9, that was my best stream of the year. Definitely the best stream of the year. Convict says he also has to play Easter. Oh damn, dude! I get hit by that guy. I'm just gonna. If he hits me, I'm not gonna keep going. I'm just gonna die when I get hit by that guy. That guy hits me so much. 7 is cool in VR. I don't have the VR one. I have 8 VR though. But yeah, from what I've heard, East 3 on the SNES is kind of bad. But I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
For the first time ever, I actually feel bad for you.
Really, Billy? Yeah, that one ghost that spawns there.
On Star Fox. What is up with that game?
It's another remake. It's a Baron Von G. It's the 5th remake of the first Star Fox game, or the 5th version of the first Star Fox. I'm really not about it. I know Cindy said she was gonna play it. I think she said she pre-ordered it. I'm just, oh fuck, man. I'm just not about it. Greg just says I need to fix my PS5 and get a PSVR 2. I have a PS4 and a PSVR 1. Fun. I never played Adventure. I've only really played the first Star Fox. I beat it on stream last year, and I found it to be kind of like not that good, kind of mid. I heard people like Star Fox 64 the best, and Star Fox Assault. I heard those are like the best ones. Here we go. Get ready. Nice. He didn't hit me that time. Nice. Ah. Damn. Hey, Lucy. What's up? Good morning. Convicted says, play Adventures. You'll like it. It's an adventure game, and it has flight parts mixed in. I've heard mixed things about that one. But I own it. I own it on the GameCube, and I own Assault. So I just beat 2 GameCube games in a row. Ooh, that was a lucky dodge. It wasn't even a dodge. It was just I was just lucky. I didn't dodge. Let's not overestimate ourselves. I didn't dodge. I just didn't get hit by luck. I did nothing to move out of the way and to dodge that. Lucy says, such an old game. Brings back memories. Have you played this, Lucy? I actually never played this as a kid. And
Kung Fu moment.
wow, is this hard. I played Kung Fu. Ugh. I played Kung Fu. I don't love Kung Fu. It's okay. Jay says, wasn't Star Fox Adventures the failed dinosaur game? They converted it into Star Fox? Not to my knowledge. I don't really know anything about it. Is that a thing? Ooh. I'm just gonna let him kill me. That's really bad. Yeah, I can't start out this level like that. Lucy says, I played games similar to it. I mean, this game is
That's a harsh way to look at it, but it's a good game.
This game has legendary difficulty. And I gotta say, it is very, very hard. Nice. Good start. Good start. Good start. Sometimes I really mess those devils up. Sometimes not so much. Ready? Nice. I made jumping over that guy is the ticket. Maybe that's what I need to do. That was pretty effective. I walked forward and then back. That was pretty effective. Maybe I should start doing that against these guys. Let me start trying that. Ready? Walk forward, walk back. Nah, it didn't really help me there. Yeah, it didn't really help me there. I'm still gonna experiment with it. I'm gonna experiment a little bit. Droville says, I played this as a kid, but you never beat it. I'm going to beat this game, Droville. It might take a while. Secret Casual says, you forgot to do the thing with the thing. Can you elaborate? The other thing? I need help. If you have tips, I welcome them. My plan for today is I'm going to stream this game till noonish. Then, obviously I'm not going to beat it by then. I mean, I'll be happy if I can beat stage 3 by then. Fuzzy, thanks for the follow, man. Then I got to do my lawn, which is probably going to take me a few hours. Then I'll probably eat, and I'm going to come back to it. Tonight, if Kirby Girl and
cool,
Boro are down, I would like to play some Path of Exile. But if they're not, I'll just play this game tonight, too. Joseph Durham, thanks for the follow, man. Victor says dinosaurs are cool, too. Secret Casual says the thing is the thing, you're supposed to do the thing. Oh, man, I forgot about that. I gotta work on it. I gotta do better. Ugh! I really feel like I am getting better at fighting these red devils. It probably doesn't look that way to you guys, but I feel like I'm doing better. And that's half the battle. Nice. I think there's one more devil, though, before I get to the end part.
That is right, you've been in this stage for a bit.
Dude, the way that ghost swooped under my attack and hit me in the feet, like, come on, man. Baron says you've been in this part for stage for a bit. This whole stream, I started the stream here. Well, I'm telling you, I am getting better. Yeah, I had to jump there. Dude, the way this thing moves is crazy. I'm just gonna die. I'm not gonna win on this run. I'm just gonna die. I can't, yeah, I'm just wasting time here. Famous last words? I need to make it to the second devil at a minimum with full health. Forward, back. I think that works. Dude, I think going forward and back is actually a good strategy. I gotta test it out more. Mike Soto asks, what is this game? This is Ghosts and Goblins on the original NES. Ghosts and Goblins. This is my if I beat this game, which I will eventually, this will be my 300th game beaten on stream. 300th. So, kind of a lot. Not to brag, but you know. Oh, I messed up. I didn't get it. I wanted to move forward.
Volgar 301.
I was gonna do Pragmata next and Volgar after that. Because I know I want to play Pragmata while it's still popular. Brag away, congrats. Thanks, Mike. Damage done says you gotta beat it twice, go through the god, and that pissed me off as a kid. I still have to learn exactly, I still have to figure out exactly how that works, but once I beat it the first time. I'm gonna look at a guide so I don't mess it up, because I don't want to get soft locked. Yeah, Nicole definitely thinks I should go for Volgar. I should just restart. I should just die. Nicole definitely thinks I should, yeah, I'm gonna die on purpose. Nicole thinks I should do Volgar, next. I did pick, let me show you guys. So you guys know how game companies still make, they still make...
I want to play Pragmata, it looks like so much fun and the reaction it's getting seems like a special one.
Boy with the heck says, Jaja, you know you gotta beat this 3 times. I think it's twice. Yeah, so, some, like, indie developers are making games still for the NES, the Genesis, Dreamcast, stuff like that. So, there is a game that came out, I think it came out like 2018 or something like that, that Nicole really likes, called Volgar the Viking. I have a sealed Dreamcast version of Volgar. Let me show you real quick. I told her I would play it, but I think after Pragmata. Convictus says, I want to play Pragmata. It looks so much fun, and the reaction it's getting seems... Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a great game. It won one of my polls on Discord, so I have to play it, because it won a poll. Dude,
they still make games for old systems?
Oh yeah, they still make Genesis games. They still make... These are indie developers, though. They're not like AAA, like they're not like highly produced games. They're usually simple pixel art games and stuff like that, but they tend to put a lot of effort and love into the games, and they tend to be like really mechanically sound and good and polished. So I'm excited. I watched some gameplay of it, and it does look pretty good.
I've been thinking, and I think you should go Volgar next. I'll tell you in Discord why.
You think so, Billings? Really? I'm surprised to hear you say that. That's actually really surprising to me.
It's so fun. I am playing RN.
Oh, Nicole's playing Volgar right now. What do we know about Volgar 2? I also got that. I picked that up also on that on the Switch. What do we think? Do we know anything about that game? Is that also good? We know nothing about it. All right, Nicole. Convicted says they make reproduction carts. Yeah, so another game I streamed was I played. So the makers of Resident Evil, before Resident Evil 1, they actually made an RPG for the Famicom for Japanese only, in the Resident Evil style called Sweet Home. Some of you probably heard of that game. It's actually really good. Basically you play as 4. I think they're photographer. Are they photographers? I forget what you are, but you play your 4 characters with slightly different stats and stuff. And you're looking for pictos, which are like basically art pieces in this abandoned like mansion. Very similar, sort of similar to Resident Evil 1, sort of. And it's it's a turn-based RPG. But all horror elements. It's with puzzles, mazes, and there's permadeath. When your characters dies, they are dead forever. And it's actually fantastic. And I forget what company it was, but a company made an NES version of it probably like 10 years ago or so. And I bought that NES version, and it plays in an NES. I played it in my Famicom and streamed it in 2022. And it's a really good game. It's oh man, damn it. It's really good.
Just messaged you on Discord.
Snake says you need to put 8 Eyes on the map so you could beat the ending jewels. Snake, I played 8 Eyes as a kid. I loved that game. And so that's funny. So for those that don't know 8 Eyes, NES game, it has level select like Mega Man, where you can pick whatever level you want. You play as a guy that kind of has like a Castlevania vibe, kind of like a Castlevania feel. But also you have this little eagle or hawk companion that you can control as well, that helps you solve puzzles and stuff like that. And throughout the game, there are these little clues you could find hidden in blocks that give you Oh my god. They give you hints to the puzzle at the end of the game after you beat the final boss, where you have to put jewels in a certain order. And what's funny is I've beaten the final boss in that game as a kid a couple times, but I can never figure out the puzzle, so I've never actually beaten that game. Ken the Governor says they go through the years and develop the game through different consoles. Ken, I missed the first part of your message. What are you talking about? I'll check that message on Discord, Billy. But I'm guessing you don't want me to read it. Is it some kind of special secret? I hope you're not sending me nudes again, Billy. Wink, wink. Wink, wink. I hope you're not. I would hate that. Oh, damn it. How many times am I going to get hit by that ghost? Oh, man. How many times am I going to forget that he spawns there? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I hate that ghost so much. That ghost has hit me more than any of the Red Devils have hit me. Billing says, no nudes this time. It's my thoughts on playing the game. Italian, what's up, man? How are you? Good to see you back. We're doing Ghosts and Goblins today. Pikmin was beaten yesterday. I don't think you were there at the end. Don't think.
Finish him.
Wink wonk. Go forward. Back. Nice! That was beautiful. That was so pretty. Ready? Forward. Back. Yo! Look at that! Look at that! Convicted says, the new Mortal Kombat movie is fun. I downloaded it. Oh, we gotta do movie night again, Convicted. Remember when you helped me out with that a couple months ago? Alright, we're gonna try it again. Oh, that ghost messed me up. That ghost completely messed me up. Damn. Forward. Back. I'm dead. Nope. Got it. Alright, this is my second time ever making it to this boss. So, Ken the Governor said I should try to wait for this boss to get to me. It's only my second time ever fighting him. You guys ready for this? Italian says, I wasn't there, sorry. Is this the game which the main character gets stripped of his underpants when he gets hit? Well, if you look, he's in his underpants right now. You wear a full suit of armor, but if you get hit once, you're in your underwear. You get hit twice, you die. Yeah, just so you know, normal Italian, the final boss of Pikmin probably took me 6 tries to beat. He was very hard. Oh, he'll be in his underwear a lot. I have a lot of time left. I hit him. Nice. Oh, he shoots projectiles. He shoots projectiles. What? What? Could someone do me a solid? Shenrock? I don't know what Shenrock is. Yeah, I did not expect him to shoot at me. Could someone do me a solid and just look up how many hits it takes to kill him? I think I hit him 3 or 4 times. I'm assuming it takes a lot more hits than that. Since the unicorn boss, I think takes like 20 hits. Oh, Shenron. It's like a Dracolich version of Shenron, yeah. Could you imagine if in this game, if you got game over, you had to start back at stage 1? Could you imagine how impossible this game would be? I mean, it's hard enough as it is.
You should strip as your character loses his clothes to match.
I should strip as my character loses his clothes. I That's probably against the TOS. So I probably can't do that.
Ed Nicole.
Oh man, we'll see when I get to 10K. We'll see what we do. Maybe I'll do something special though. I died on purpose because getting hit early like that. Honestly, to beat that dragon, I probably need to have full health. So getting hit right at the beginning, not gonna cut it. Normal Italian says he tried that one time and it was hard. What? Tried stripping? I've never attempted to strip before. I don't think it's in my skill set. Oh, you tried this game before. I gotcha. Nicole said no time like the present. Yeah, I'm being asked to strip. I don't think I'm gonna do that though. I'm flattered, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Leather to Face says, "What is your favorite JRPG?" JRPG. I'm gonna go with Shining Force 3, followed by Final Fantasy Tactics: War of the Lions. What about you, Leather to Face? What are your favorite RPGs? Baron says Magic. Yeah, instead of Magic Mike, Magic Endara. Nicole says, I don't know if you would lose or gain followers. So I can see it going either way, right? I could see, like, a lot of the people watching me be like, yo, this guy is corny as hell. Why is he taking his clothes off? This is weird. I could definitely see that. I don't think I would like that if I was watching a streamer.
At Nicole, right? I also wonder.
Fuck. Damn, that sucked. That got hit there. But I could see, like, watching a streamer, and if he did something like that, I'd be like, yo, like, what the hell?
At Baron
like,
Von G,
this is
only
corny.
one way to find out.
Oh, I thought I had him. I'm probably dead. Oh, nice. But still, I don't have full health for the ball. And I got 2 more devils to fight, too. 1 more devil to fight. Leather to Face says, mine is Legend of Dragoon. I haven't played that game, but Rev Bomber in my Discord often asks me to play that. Ready? I missed those follow-up attacks. Yeah. Missing those follow-up attacks, I was pretty much cooked. Baron said, you send him the hearts and I'll throw the roses. Oh my god. Leatherface says, oh wait, Bait and Kados, Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean. I have both of the Bait and Kados games on the GameCube, but I haven't played them. They re-released those games as a package on like the Switch and maybe the PS5. But I have the OG GameCube ones. But one day I should definitely go through and play some of my GameCube games. I've never seen those guys throw projectiles before. Did you know the ghosts could throw projectiles? I've never seen that before. I'm dead. Well, not dead, but I got a hit. Yeah, I missed one of my daggers there. I would have killed him really fast, but I missed a dagger. Nice. I'm getting so good I'm getting so good with certain positioning at those devils. Look at me. Look at me go. Oh. Oh. I'm telling you. So again, it probably doesn't look it. I'm getting better at this game. I'm getting far in the level, like, very consistently. Which before I was not. I'm getting much better at fighting the Red Devils. Not that time. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna die. Getting hit in the first Red Devil.
Doesn't give armor back.
So I found... So Baron Von G, I did find... an armor thing once in level 2. Just Normal Italian says, does it stand for James? Does what stand for James, Italian? Let's see what time it is. Because again, at noon, or maybe 12:30, I'm gonna do my lawn. I got a lot of time. I got a lot of time. Oh. I'm just gonna die.
Not the testicles.
Convicted what is that? This is how the cookie crumble. What is that? Oh, the J in JRPG stands for Japanese. JRPG is, so basically my understanding, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, my understanding is JRPG is Japanese role-playing game, and then Western RPG, there's just, I guess they just call them RPGs. So most RPGs that you guys know that would be like famous RPGs would be things like Final Fantasy, Legend of Dragoon, Shining Force, Ys, Dragon Quest, things like that. Those are JRPGs. Western RPGs are things like Elder Scrolls, Baldur's Gate, Fallout. I guess you would also say Clear Obscure would be an, although it's definitely indebted in a JRPG style. I would say Clear Obscure would be a Western RPG. Boro, we got the chesticles out. Boro, Nicole was trying to get me to strip on stream, which I declined. Yep. What do you guys prefer, Western or JRPGs? I definitely prefer. Actually, I don't know which I prefer. Probably JRPGs. It's close though. There's a lot of really high quality Western RPGs. It's close. Convicted says he prefers JRPGs. I mean, everyone loves Skyrim. Everyone loves Baldur's Gate, Fallout. Like, oh, damn.
The very first Fallout was something else. PC.
I never played the first one. I've only played the second one, which I never beat. Ugh. I played Fallout 3. I've beaten twice. I pretty much 100% the game twice. I love Fallout 3. New Vegas, I only played briefly. I didn't like really play it. And Fallout 4 and Fallout 76 I've never played. I never even seen gameplay for Fallout 1. Convicted says turn-based. Also, I enjoy turn-based. I own all the Fallout games. I haven't played not one. I haven't played any of them. They say that New Vegas is the best. And I've also heard that Fallout 4 is the easiest one to get into now in 2026. I've heard that also. So, I don't know. That was like a PS4 game, so it's not like that old. LA people, what's up? How you doing? What is good with you? All right. Going smooth, going good. Oh, nicely done. Although, not that pretty, but got it done, didn't get hit. Baron says way different. You have action points, basically turn-based battles. And Fallout 3, I think you had AP, didn't you? Convicted says, I also downloaded a bunch of the animated Mortal Kombat films. I mean, Convicted, if you've never seen the first Mortal Kombat movie with Christopher Lambert, obviously, that's a must-watch movie. You turned 54, right, LA people? I think you told us. Happy early birthday. Ooh, I attacked too early. No! Yeah! Watch out for the ghost here. Alright, one more Red Devil, and then I get to the... And then I'll have my third fight with the boss. But I've got to beat this Red Devil first. Greg says, I want to go so bad. Robin Shao will be there? You want to go where? Robin Shao, is that the Liu Kang? Didn't the actor that played Shang Tsung, didn't he pass away last year? 53 years old. I was off by a year. War Girl says, is that your brother's...
Yep.
Your brother's soul is mine. Your soul is mine. Fatality. And then that's the one where Johnny Cage kills Goro, and he's like, those were $500 sunglasses, asshole. And he has him, he like lures him over to this cliff, and he's like hanging, and he goes, this is where you fall down. That's like, I love it. I love it. Hiroguki Tagawa, is that Shang Tsung? Rogo says, Chan chose his own destiny. Yeah, yo, Virgil, with the references, bro. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I know it's not good, but I loved it. I loved it. No! That was the last Red Devil, and then I got to fight the boss again. But that boss, I don't know how to beat that boss. I don't know. That's nice of you, LA people. Oh my god, I just die. This is so hard. Is this stage harder than stage 2? It might be. It might be. Rorgo says, if you like the movie, watch the Mortal Kombat Conquest show. I used to watch that. It wasn't on like really late at night. I don't remember what channel. But it was on at like midnight or something, right? I used to watch it. I don't remember it that well, but I know I used to watch it. I think the show didn't actually have an ending, right? They just got canceled. It was a fever dream. I don't know how that show got greenlit, but I used to love watching that. They ran out of money. Oh, okay, it was cool. I remember.
Last time I went to the movies was last Batman.
Not this ghost again. Baron says, last time I went to the movies was the last Batman. What was that? Dark Knight Rises or whatever? That came out a while ago. The last movie I saw in the theater was the first Wicked with Ariana Grande. I saw it with my kids. He says they filmed it in Universal in Orlando. Really? Interesting. Ooh, that's bad timing. So I would have killed him. If I had timed that better, my attacks, I would have killed him. But I timed it bad. Italian says, I watched a little of the movie, but I didn't finish it. The only thing about Mortal Kombat are Raiden and Sub-Zero. Italian, are you talking about the new one, or are you talking about the 90s one with Christopher Lambert? I didn't see the last Mortal Kombat movie either, which I heard was like kind of mid. Yo, what'd you all think of Mortal Kombat Annihilation? Talk about a good movie. Probably one of the best films ever made. Oh, damn it. No. Oh, God. I hate that ghost. Guys, there is no regular enemy in a video game that I hate more than that ghost in that spot in Stage 3 of Ghosts and Goblins. I hate that ghost so... It has hit me probably 60 times. I hate that ghost. He spawned before I even got up there this time. Baron says, oh snap, that's right, there was a new Highlander coming out. There is? There could only be one. The 90s one, and I meant the only things I know about Mortal Kombat. You gotta watch the whole movie, Italian. It's so good. You gotta watch that, my brother. I messed up. Oh, nice. Okay. Never punished. Never punished. Oh! No, I missed the jump! Oh! No.
The one with the dude from Superman.
The one with the dude from Superman? Henry Cavill? The new Superman? I don't even know anything about the new one. The newest one. Nice. That was lucky. I'll take luck. I'll take luck over skill. Oh, I thought I was gonna kill him actually, because I got a lucky extra hit in on him. So I actually thought I was gonna kill that Red Devil there. That's okay. Baron says the English guy. What's the plot of the new Highlander movie? You know what's really weird? So I never watched the Highlander show, but the fourth Highlander movie, they combined the movies and the show's continuity, and they like combined the both of them as if both of them were like canon, which was kind of weird. It's a very weird movie if you've never seen. I forget what it's called, like what the subtitle is for it. But if you want to see like a really strange amalgamation of movie and show, the fourth Highlander movie is definitely a weird one. It says it's a remake. The thing was trash. Endgame. Oh, is that what it's called? Endgame for the fourth Highlander? Is that what it's called? Baron says the second one. Yeah, well, Highlander 2 and 3 suck. Yeah, I agree. Those aren't good movies. Highlander 1's awesome though.
Was.
Oh,
Never will be.
Highlander 1's really cool. Rogal, thanks for the likes. Highlander 1 is the only good Highlander thing I've seen. Later. Nicole says heading out. I'll see you. Oh, where are you gonna go do? Oh, all right. Well, I'll see you. 3 is a guilty pleasure. All right. Just so you guys know, I've been streaming this game for like 2 hours. I'm still in the same part of the same level. Just so you're aware.
Lol, agreed. The first one is the only good one.
Yeah, I never watched the show. I know some people like it, but I don't know. Is it worth watching now? I'm assuming not. I'm assuming not. No! Wow, I died. I didn't think I was... That Red Devil hit me twice. Just when I thought I was getting better. Kavik says, I tried to rewatch it, and it was like, this shit's... Yeah, the show? Okay. I kind of figured it wouldn't be worth watching, but... Yeah, I messed that. I knew I messed up. I messed up my engagement on this Red Devil. Like, my engage was really bad. Italian says, is the next Pikmin stream 2? Or do you still not have you still not finished? I didn't understand what you said before. The next Pikmin game I stream will be 2. But I'm not sure when that's going to be. I have a bunch of games planned now. So I had planned this as my 300th game streamed. My next game is going to be Pragmata, which won a poll on my Discord. The game after that's going to be Volgar, which is a game... Oh, no. Which is a game that Nicole wanted me to play. After that, I'm going to do Kingdom Hearts, which also won a poll on my Discord. Resident Evil 7 also won a poll on my Discord. And Castlevania Symphony of the Night also won a poll on my Discord. So I don't want to start new stuff. I want to catch up on the games I promised people I would play before I start other new stuff. And then, oh my god. And then, why am I doing so bad on this devil now? And then I will we'll look into doing new stuff. Kavik just said I used to love watching it with my oldest. Oh, you're talking about the Highlander show. Baron Von G said, I haven't seen the show either. What would be the concept? Just sort... Yeah, I guess what would be the concept? Because in the first movie, which is an awesome concept, you have this group of immortals. They can't die unless they're beheaded by another immortal. And whenever... Oh, damn it. Whenever one immortal dies, every other immortal becomes stronger. I just died on purpose. And from what I remember, in the first movie, there's this one immortal, I don't remember his name, but he's going around killing all the other immortals. And Christopher Lambert's character is the last one left, him and this bad guy. And they fight, and Christopher Lambert wins, and he becomes... There can only be one. He becomes the most powerful, the final Highlander. Or not the final Highlander, the final immortal. But then there's 3 sequels and a show. So, with more immortals. So, dude. I'm doing so bad. Yeah, Italian, join the Discord. Definitely. And we do the polls on which games get played, and you can also suggest game. There's a stream suggestion channel where you could suggest games, and then Billings and Versalo, they add the suggestions onto this Excel spreadsheet for future polls. And I've beaten 300 games. This is my 300th game beaten, so that's how we do it. I'm gonna keep going. Oops, I meant Blood Trail. He says I agree. There shouldn't have been sequels. Convicted, if you can, or Billings, can one of you guys drop the Discord link in? Can one of you guys drop the Discord link on Twitch for Italian so you can join? Thanks, Convicted. Appreciate you, brother. Oh. Dude, I'm doing so bad. What happened? What happened? Wasn't I killing this guy easily every time? What happened? Why am I struggling so much now? Yeah, thanks for joining, Italian. Appreciate you. So, Italian actually lives in Italy, which I think is interesting.
Then he becomes immortal again in the second one because some immortals come.
Yeah, but Baron, how do more immortals come? The last Highlander, there can only be one. The bad immortal in Highlander 1 killed all the other immortals that aren't Christopher Lambert. So how are there more? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Did they even explain it? I think they don't.
I'm no hero. Never was.
They made him an alien? What? What? That's so lame. He was born in Scotland. What do you mean? Ultros says this does not look like Pragmata. Yeah, I had forgot Ultros. I said for my 300th game streamed, I would do Ghosts and Goblins. This is game number 300. Pragmata is next. I promise. I promise, Ultros. But this is game number 300. I've beaten 299 games on stream. This game is so hard. Nice. Alright. I'm on fire right now. I'm cooking right now, baby. I'm cooking. Crunchy Marrow. What's up, man? It's tough, though. It's tough. Ultra says the old man reflexes are going to make this rough. This game is intense. I've been on this stage 3 for hours. This is Sparta. Project Eden's Gate says playing this game geeked must be insane. Geeked? Is geeked a slur for... Not slurs. Geeked like a name for like being on drugs? I don't know what that means. I think I'm too much of an unk to know your terminology. Nice. Nice. I haven't gotten hit yet. Let's go.
Lol.
I'm getting hit here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, nice. No, I've not gotten hit. I might make it to the boss with full health. One more red devil, and then I get to the boss. All right, let's breathe. I gotta not get hit here. Brother is all. I'm 40. I ain't a young buck. Convictus says him being able to have a child and age was his prize, and they what? What do you mean, Convictus? Oh, in Highlander. Baron says I don't know what geek means either. Rorgel says I only know because my brother is 22. What's the answer? I think I missed it. What was the answer? Convictus says it was Highlander. All right, ready? If I kill this devil without getting hit, I'll have full health. No. Well, no full health, but we're back at the boss. No! So I just learned you don't have to hit him in the face. You could actually blow his segments apart. That's important information. I did not know that. So yes, I died. Yes, I died. But I learned something. I learned something there. I learned that when you fight that boss, you could blow his body apart. I did not know that before. Rippo says, what's my favorite animal I don't have a preference, I guess. What's your favorite, Rippo? Please tell me. Share it with the class. I'm just gonna die. Eden's Gate says you're 40? Damn, I thought you were like late 20s. No, you didn't. Eden's Gate, you're playing with me. And World Girl says it means when you're high. Ultra says I think it means doing the weed plant, but I'm not sure. Believe it or not, I've never done that ever. Be careful, he likes. I do like hearing that. I appreciate it. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm actually closer to 41 than I am to 40. I'll be 41 in 3 months. Chicken vulva in the air fryer or wings? I guess I prefer wings if I had to pick. Ah. I just died on purpose. I can't get hit in that first red devil and beat this level. Ugh. Alright, let's try again. I was doing so good against this first devil, and now I'm like struggling. Nice. Alright, good. Let's lock in. Let's focus. Focus up. Focus up. Ooh, he almost got me. Yeah, it took a lot of hits to kill him. Ready? Oh, I'm dead. Falling like that's death sentence. Yeah, well, not dead, but I'm getting hit. Yeah, you can't fall. You can't fall there. Falling there. Positioning is really important against those guys, and losing that position and dropping down, it's just no bueno. You just can't afford it. Italian says, I came back, I accidentally delayed Discord. Now I have it again, but the link doesn't work. The link doesn't work. Roll Girl and Endara streams are the best. Conversation takes wild turns out of nowhere. Kavita says, I totally respect that honesty, because maybe if I wasn't 12 years old smoking trees, maybe I would have never messed with the other stuff that I did. Convicted, can you do me a solid? Again, I'm sorry, man. Could you post a link again for Italian? He said that link didn't work. Oh, thanks, Billy. Try that link, Italian. So.
All set.
Thanks, brother. So Convicted, I don't really know if doing that really is really like. I don't know if that really would.
55 minutes and you're cooked.
55 minutes till I've got to do the lawn. Oh no. Ah, damn. Struggling on this first devil now. Yeah, I don't know if doing that, Convicted, really would affect, like, getting in trouble, really. Like, I mean, yeah, technically when you were a kid, just like when I was a kid, that would have been illegal to do. But, like, a lot of people used to do that, and, like, I don't think it necessarily means that you're going to be, like, getting in trouble. I mean, you could get arrested for it back then. I don't think it really is that bad of a thing. I just personally never did. I've never smoked a cigarette. I'm just not, like... Just not my thing. I smoke cigars like once a year. You know? I'm getting hit here.
I believe the being super young can affect the way the brain develops.
Ah. Man. Dude, I'm struggling so hard. Convicted says, I think being super young, it can affect the way the brain develops. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Baron says, you never smoke weed? Nope. I've never smoked a cigarette. Like I said, nope. I mean, my friends did. All my friends did. But I just didn't. I'm just very, I guess, like, some people are very impressionable. And when I was younger, I was very much, like, afraid to get in trouble. So. Although I did get in trouble for other stuff. But, I don't know. I was very successfully scared away from doing that. But I guess, like, my parents or something? I don't know. I didn't do it, so... I did do other things that were probably not great.
Basically just beer occasionally now. Now you're the TikTok bad boy.
Roll Girl says he's an angel. Are you in now, Italian? I hope so. Convicta says, and maybe mature addictive personalities could be. Baron says, I used to basically just beer occasionally now. Yeah, I like I said, I used to drink every single day. Up until a few months ago, I was drinking every day for like a couple years. When I would stream, I would drink like 5-6 drinks every stream, like without fail. Ah. Wow, that dodge. That duck, dodge, duck dip. And now I'm the TikTok bad boy. But, yeah, I was on medication. I wasn't supposed to drink with it for like a couple weeks, so I stopped drinking for that. And then I got in trouble on TikTok for drinking. So I just kind of stopped. And I drink like when I go out with my friends once a week, once every other week. And otherwise, I don't. Which is definitely better for my health. I lost weight. So it's definitely a good thing. Baron says, I remember that. What was the beer? When I got in trouble? So, when I choose my own drinks, I usually drink seltzers or like Surfsides. But my friend Majin Dob, he always leaves beer here. So and he always leaves Miller Lite. So I may have been drinking his Miller Lights. I don't like Miller Lite. But if it's, I mean, I was drinking every day, so. Whiteout says, dang, bro, go outside and play. Touch some grass. What up, Whiteout? I gotta do my lawn in a little bit, actually. Italian says, I joined it. What channel for the server do the polls get posted? So when we do the polls, they get posted in the Vote Here channel. But if you want to suggest games, you could post that in the Stream Suggestions channel. If you want to suggest Pikmin 2 or something else. Millie, what's up? Thanks for the heart me. How you doing? Good to see you back.
Dash out lol.
Thanks for the popular vote. Whiteout says, that's
still.
what I'm getting ready to go do. Got to plant some new grass, too. My grass is getting really long. I really put it off. I had to fix my lawnmower. I'm just gonna die on purpose. I had to fix my lawnmower. Well, not fix. I had to put oil in it and change the filter, which I did. And then after I did that, I didn't do the grass. So, hell yeah, Italian. Hell yeah. Millie, how's your day going? What's up? I am gonna cut the grass. Chill. I know.
I got to cut some grass too. Because of my arm, I have to have help to start it though.
So Mrs. Endara was listening to the stream, and she just peeked her head and was like, yeah, you really gotta cut the grass. Like, bro, chill out.
Endara just got scolded.
I did. Speedy Man says, you should definitely play Hollow Knight. I've never played any of the Hollow Knight games. I have the first one on like PS4 or something, though. I know, I'm aware. World says it's finally warm enough to mow. I think it's 80 degrees in New Jersey today, or 70s or something. It's like really warm, so it's a perfect day to do the grass shirtless. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm not gonna do shirtless, but perfect weather to do the. Millie says I'm on the West Coast. Whiteout says, when's the last time you've seen the sun? Yesterday. Baron says, you also have tennis elbow. That's what Endara claims he has. Everyone's got the tennis elbow. William's here. Just got done cutting the grass. 4 acres. Oh my god. You could have that. I got a third of an acre and it's too much. I stress over it. I just use a push mower. Convictus says, I gotta have someone hold the mower handle while I pull the cord. It's gonna be 90 here today. Ooh. Roll Girl says it's 46. Where's she at? No! This is the same ghost, guys, that hits me that I keep complaining about. This same ghost has hit me 100 freaking times. I hate this ghost. I knew he was spawning, and I still got hit. Millie says it's 55 where she's at. Where are you at, Millie? Gilly just says, I do, but I have a broken and dislocated wrist.
At Whirl Girl, that's chilly.
Kevin
It's
says
nice and
101
breezy
over here. Where are you at, Kevin? Oh, God. Well, I'm never beating this level. You're in Seattle? Okay. Yeah, quite a bit more north from, gotta do better. You're right, Whiteout. Kevin Phillips says South Florida. There's a lot of Florida people. Baron says Nevada. I know Lucy's in Florida. Nicole's in Florida. Bill Brasky's in Florida. There's definitely more. There's like a bunch of Florida people. I think Bill Brasky and Nicole like live basically in the same town, or like next to each other. I think this says it's fused. I can't even force it to bend, and I'm from Florida, but I live in Tennessee now. I remember you saying that. Aren't there other people from Tennessee too? No. Oh. 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 All right, let's not get hit by this ghost this time. Can we please not get hit? Ready? Jump. All right. Alright, here comes second Red Devil. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Falling there ruins my positioning. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't afford to fall there. Alright, next Red Devil. Ready? Kevin, thanks for the likes, man. Baron says, wow, it's still that cool there. Believe me, I would take it. Jersey will be jungle humid. I like when it's really hot and humid. Definitely prefer that over the cold. Hate the cold. David Savage, thanks for the follow, man. Hate the cold. When I retire, when I'm 56 years old, that's my actual retirement. When I retire, I am definitely going to move to Florida.
I can't breathe in humidity.
Oh, I messed. So I did the same mistake again, where I dropped. So I jumped and attacked, and my plan was to move forward, move back, and like have a rhythm for the Red Devil. But I missed the jump, dropped, and now I was in a lower position.
The island life, hot and humid.
Corey Genie says, so in 1 year? Bro, I'm only 40. Baron says, Endara is all about the island life, hot and humid. That's right. Italian says, I hate when it's too hot, but I love the summer. What's the weather like where you are? Oh, by the way, I don't think you said where in Italy you live. What's the weather like in wherever you are in Italy? Nice dodge. Nicely done. Didn't touch me. Jennifer is back, and she says, I love the cold. I'll trade my summers for your autumns. Deal. What state do you live in, Jennifer? I think I might have asked you the other day, but...
I'm no hero. Never was.
Oh.
Never will be.
I'm glitched. Oh, here we go. Wait, what's happening? Wait, what's going on? My controller is like broke or something. I'm gonna die. I'm like glitched or something. Jennifer says she lives in Georgia. I'm pretty sure it's pretty hot where you are. Baron says same. I like it around 75 degrees and sunny. My controller's being weird. Uh-oh. Might have to swap to a different one. But that makes me afraid that my game's gonna reset or freeze. I did leave my NES on overnight as well. Oh no, yeah.
68 is perfect weather.
No, we're good now. We're good. It was my controller was being weird. It looks like it's fine now. Okay. Just kill me. Driller says, oh no, the hardest game ever. This might be harder than Battletoads. Well, hold on. Battletoads took me like 2 or 3 weeks to beat. So I don't know if this game is going to be on that level. Roll Girl says, agreed 100%. Jennifer says, that's still too hot for me. I start whining once the weather gets warmer than 65. Really?
Jennifer, really? You wear t-shirts in below 70?
65's too warm for you? I want it to be like in the 70s. I feel like I'm getting worse. There was a point where I was beating this Red Devil every single time really, really well, and now he's like impossible. There we go. That was good. That was solid. Corey Genie says, Endara Army. Driller says, levels 5 to 6 are bad, and then you're supposed to beat the game twice and get the true ending. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. But so what steps do I take exactly with the shield and stuff in the second run? I've heard some mixed things. I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be doing for that. Nice! Nice! I gotta make sure I don't miss these jumps or I'll get hit. You barely jump high enough to clear that. Ready? Yes! Let's go! Yes! They respawn? Nope. One devil, and then the boss. The boss I'm still trying to learn. Driller says I would watch some AVGN videos.
Jennifer Lol.
I've watched
Polish
it.
and even I don't
Jennifer
do that.
says I have to go to work in the morning with no jacket on and 30-degree weather. Are you not allowed? Are you not allowed to wear a
You
jacket?
should watch some old AVGN
Baron says
videos on Discord sometime,
correction.
lol.
Something about being cold that got scrolled away. Baron says I'm Polish and even I don't do that. We should watch some old AVGN videos on Discords. Oh, I would love to. That's a great idea. I love AVGN. That's a great idea, Convicted. We should do that. A Galaxy Child says, dang, I haven't seen this game in years. I can't even remember the name. This is Ghosts and Goblins. Yoshi says, I'm walking to work right now barefoot. Why? Why are you guys doing that? Is Ghosts and Goblins? I never played this as a kid. This game is supposed to be one of the hardest NES games, and it is very, very difficult. I'm really, really struggling here. No! Alright, well, here's the boss. The Galaxy Child, thanks for the follow. Ready? You know, if I had full health for that fight, I might have had a chance. I got to that last devil. Convicted says, and that special capture shoot on Discord. Yeah, we tried to do Crunchyroll, but we tried to do Crunchyroll. We couldn't get that to work. We tried to do Netflix. We couldn't get that to work. Discord's just very difficult with screen sharing stuff. My younger brother is like that. He never has the heat over 67. Wait, I missed it. Did Driller says, I love the old AVGM ones. He was doing this there before there was social media. Yep, I think AVGN started like 2004, 2003 with his, like, you know, Castlevania 2 review, Zelda 2, like all that stuff. I watched all those videos literally dozens of times. I wanted to start streaming and like recording myself playing games because, oh, why did I jump up there? Because of AVGN. Well, Convicted, I think didn't you figure it out by like downloading them or something? Trevor says, with the ceiling fan going on high speed. Yeah, I'm not about that life of the cold. I'm just gonna die on purpose. Does anybody have any tips on that boss on how to effectively fight
A
him?
friend streamed Welcome to Derry with me on Discord.
How did you get Netflix to work? On Discord.
Turn off hardware acceleration on Discord and Chrome and that special capture thing on Discord.
I definitely tried that exact thing, Convicted. I definitely tried that. I remember specifically doing that and it didn't work. at least for Crunchyroll it didn't work. Italian says, here in Italy, it's 19 degrees Celsius. It's warm and a little bit windy. The climate in Italy is warm 70% of the time. Italy's south and center. Well, where in Italy are you? Nice. Good start. Good start. Good start. Let's lock in. Lock in. Are you guys tired of seeing this level? Because I'm tired of playing this level. Ready to jump? Jump! Right? Next devil. Next devil. Ready? Forward. Ooh! Yeah, that was close! Well, that almost hit me. Alright, we gotta make sure we hit every jump here or we fall and we get hit. Nice. Alright, next devil. Ready? Forward. Jump. No! I might get hit. No, we got it. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Oh, he ducked under me and hit me. Damn it. Ugh. Forward. Nice. There's another ghost. Get ready for the other ghost. That sucks that I took that hit, man. You live in southern Italy? Okay. Meadster says, I thought you could just window capture. It doesn't work. I don't think. Specifically. I don't think that works. I remember trying 100 different things and I couldn't get it to work. I mean, we're at the boss again, which is cool, but again, I only have one hit. Ready?
At Jennifer likewise.
Oh, crap! I thought he would wait for you to hit him. Wow, it was a good start.
You can do it.
Thanks, Billy. I need help on this boss. Convicted says, I've been downloading a lot of stuff because of me
Switch
getting
to
hurt
torches
and
when
the
you
wife
get to
having
them.
to go back to work, and she makes less than what I do. So in a week, our internet will be cut off. Oh, no! Games and movies and shows, so you've been downloading stuff. Kevin says, switch to torches. But then I won't have the dagger anymore, Kevin. I don't think I could do that, man. Without the dagger, how am I gonna... So let me kick a snare or two, Kev. Let's say I get to him again, I switch to torches, and use the torches, and then I die fighting him. I've got to go through this level now with torches. The dagger won't drop again. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. Yeah, the dagger won't drop again.
I'm no hero.
I in the off chance that I lose, I can't do it. Baron says, I heard real men use the torches. Yeah, because if I die, I'm screwed. I haven't seen a dagger drop in this stage once. So I won't be able to get another one. Lock in, hit, forward. Oh, that was a fast. What happened? What the hell? What the hell? What? I don't know, man. My NES might be fried.
At Ultros 13. Oh shit.
That's not good. Driller says, I tripped over the cord. Oh, this thing's really in here. Galaxy Child says, your skill was too much for the game. Try blowing in it. I have my pin converter in. I gotta get this thing out first. It's like really in here. Damn. My hands are all sweaty. Because you
Might
need
be a sign to go cut the lawn.
So you you need the pin converter in order to play NES games on the Famicom. Ultra says try blowing in it. Oh, there we go. Got it out. All right. And again, I did have my NES on overnight, so it might be shot. Use cologne with a Q-tip. I've used brass cleaner and rubbing alcohol. Yeah, back to level 1. The game turned off. Ultra says NES was made of dreams and adamantium. It's fine. Oh! Yeah, we're back on stage 1. So, for those that weren't here for last night, the stage 1, I have one objective. I have only one thing I'm trying to accomplish in stage 1. I'm trying to get the dagger. Nothing else matters. I don't care about taking hits and stuff. I need to find the dagger. That's what's important here.
At Kevin Phillips
You
SMH.
need that dagger drop. See, there's the torch. We don't want the torch. The torch sucks.
I'm no hero.
We just want the dagger.
Never was. Never will be.
I'm getting good at fighting those devils. That guy used to wreck me. Oh, wow. Roll Girl says maybe let the NES rest while you cut the lawn. Let's give it 30. We'll give it, yeah, alright. You know what? Try in the stream and cut the lawn. Maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I should let the NES. That might be good. That might be good judgment. Because if I get to stage 2 now.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
If I get to stage 2 now, I gotta leave the NES on. Convicted, thanks for the like. Jennifer says, when I get home, I'm gonna snatch it up for my collection. Robert from LA says, what game is this? This is Ghosts and Goblins for the NES. Meester, thanks for the follow. Probably let it rest. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna go do lawn. I have a lot to do, so I'm probably gonna be gone for a couple hours. And then I'll come back, right, starting from stage 1 again.
Never was.
And,
Never will be.
Robert from LA, drop a follow so you can catch it when in a couple hours when I try to beat this game again. Yeah, I'd have to leave it on. You're right. All right, so I'm ending the stream here. I'll be back. More Ghosts and Goblins. We're going to say like 1:30-ish is going to be what I'm shooting for. So, all right, love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the follows, the likes, the gifts, all that cool stuff, the shares. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Yeah, and I got to stay hydrated. So far, all I've drank today was coffee. So I definitely need to drink some water. All right, I'll see y'all.